County. You already know who it is. It's Wake County's finest king of the state, Madison J. I wanted to holler at y'all and, break down, do some clarity real quick about my project, Braces, which is out now, Bandcamp, all streaming platforms. Make sure you go listen. Make sure you go support it as well. Great body of work. But I wanted to break down the title of this project, Braces. No, I'm not getting braces myself personally. What braces means to me, and let's start from the beginning. Return of the Gap, that was my solo debut project. Of course, I did that off the strength of, just speaking on the Gap, speaking, what it means to me, my trials and trills, just especially from a child to a young man at that point in my life, just speaking on that right there. Then I said, okay, I want to make sure people understand that that's something that will not deter me or be used against me in any type of fashion. So I really want to stand on that and let people know what that is. So then I said, okay, let's go with diastema for the next project after that. And of course, I had to research and figure out what diastema was. Diastema is the actual condition of what a gap is. You know what I mean? We just throw out, okay, hey, they got a gap in their teeth, or they got gap teeth or whatever. But the actual term is called diastema. I had to learn how to say this and everything. So I really wanted to make sure that this was something that was educating people as well as some really dope shit on the music level. All right. So when it came down time to, get ready for my 12 project run, one of the titles that I knew I was going to use was Braces, because as I'm embarking on my elder statesmanship as an artist, I want to close out a lot of chapters that I began with. And of course, the gap, that being one of those things. So I said, yo, let's close the gap for good, and let's do that with Braces. So henceforth, that's why the project name is Braces, because I'm closing the gap. Also with that, it's like I'm closing any level of separation. I'm closing that. I'm shutting that down. Also at the same time, Braces. I'm trying to tap into the psyche of people who either thinking about, have had, or have braces. Like, okay, what is it like? Why did you get it? How does it make you feel having braces or getting them, or post having them? What was it like growing up with, crooked teeth or whatever the case may be? These are the things that I was really just trying to tap into and make people think about when it came down to this project. So just for clarity, because I don't want to talk y'all head off, Braces, that's the definition of what that is. So when it comes to the whole Gap series, that's I'm closing that. It is what it is, Madison J. That's something that I've stamped, I've branded. And yeah, that's what it is. Just wanted to say thank y'all. Appreciate y'all for listening to my little monologue. Again, Braces, it is out. Support on Bandcamp. Keep streaming on all streaming platforms. And by the way, look out for the next project that's coming out in April. Should be making an announcement about that soon. County.